straight into it.
Just go, man. Just go.
What the boss was gonna say. Adrenaline pumping both left and right. Well, it looks like we're gonna take a short break. So that's a nice thing about these competitions, where it's more flexible. The venue allows it, and the marshal understanding that you might have a tight schedule back to back. But it doesn't really help the gamers if you don't cater to their needs. If you're just going to go back to back and go push your schedule, you're not really looking at that match that the games are comfortable with. Yeah. But you're always going to have that in the back of your mind, man, I could have won that land if I had that break, if we had some time to talk about it. Yeah. And that's when you just get all those controversies. And when you have stuff like this, and you slow it down, you don't have these controversies, and everyone seems a little bit better, even if you lose, it seems a little bit better at night.
Yeah, I remember our days back when we actually used to be competitive gamers. That was a long, long time ago. But those matches where you just get pushed to the absolute limit, you just start to vibrate off a little bit. And looks like one of our admins is coming back over again. But it shouldn't be long before we get to kick in. So yeah. But it does have a lot of pressure. Like myself, back when I used to be, and I used to be a competitive gamer back in Call of Duty 4, as well as Conchi Road. Being through 4 grand finals, you're starting to get the jitters in the hands, you can't really breathe properly, your focus is not really right, sometimes even a bit of a twitch in the eye depending on the level of stress and pressure you're on. And when you hear in a grand final, you've got a crowd behind you live in Malaysia, you know that pressure is on, you know the twitching will begin. And you just know it, you know that pressure is on. And we're going to get to our third map and we get to go to, man, yeah, Dia is pointing to the map right now, it's train, so we get to do train. It is one of the most beautiful maps. Do you try and breach down through the vines, the mid-sniper jump to the pickoffs very early on, and then you go through the white corridors, goes breaching into that back train bomb site. It is one of the most beautiful breaches to always see, and always the quickest rotation as well. It's one of the great things when you look for the CT side, when you start looking at train, you're able to basically move out very, very quickly. You can hold the T's on, you can choke them off, so it really comes down to the way the T's want to approach this. Do they try and push through vines? When do they go? Do they go quick? Do they go slow? There's just so many options, but really, it's up to the T's for how this map is played. The CTs, for me, they've always got the advantage because of the quick rotations between the bomb sites.
They do not have that quick advantage, but it's one of these maps, just like Inferno and terrorists have so many abilities to switch between their attacks. They have the alley, they have the mid alley as well, they have the ladder to come down to, we can go to the end of offside, and they have 2 points to really come through that. And I think the real capability on this comes down to the fact of whether you can get that mid pick through the alley from both spawns from one point to the other. And the second one is on the counter-terrorist side. On the counter-terrorist side, can you maintain the train alley, that vine alley that comes in towards the outer round side? And Fnatic were very famous for this because Forrest, if I'm not wrong, held that vine alley with immense accuracy when it was on the counter-terrorist side. It was just anticipating it. And my, it's going to be one hell of a match. So we're going to take a short break. We'll go into a bit of a break by ourselves as well. If you just tuned into the stream, this is myself, Phil aka the Death Adder, and this is Toby aka Toby Wakanobi from SMM. He's joining me, and it's going to be like old times. And we're into the third final map. What happened was this is a CS Online Grand Finals here at Cyberjaya, my course center, Cyberjaya, Malaysia for the IAH OneAsiaCup. Champions from all over Southeast Asia came down, FIFA Online 2 and CS. And now what's happening is it's a best of 3 series, and just a bit of info is right now it's 1-1 on the player count. OrangeEsports picked up the second map in Inferno in overtime, and LiteLab picked up the first map, D-Nuke, without any issues at all. OrangeEsports are a bit of a wild card because what happened was they went through the brackets. LiteLab just decimated everyone across the board, just went up through the group and went through without a single loss. And then what happened is OrangeEsports came up against them and in the round of 8, and what happened is they lost 16-6. So they lost by 10 rounds on that map, and then they dropped to the losers bracket. Now what happened is another team called Team LZ from Malaysia, one of the other stronger teams, came up and they went against LiteLab and did a huge scare on them. but lost ultimately 16-11. Now, LZ came down to the losing bracket, then you would have expected them to sail through to the finals. They went against OrangeEsports, and OrangeEsports took them on and beat them. So now it's anyone's guess. Orange are either hot or they're cold, and right now they are lukewarm. You know, it can go either way. That's how crazy it is. So once again, we'll be back in a few short moments with the stream.
Looks like Orange is in position.
I think they are.
Yeah, I think we're almost ready to go.
Let's see.
There we go.
We're going to start in 5 seconds time. Okay, thank you very much for that info. So third map, I think Orange got to choose the map if I'm not wrong, and LiteLab chose the side. So Orange is going to start on the terrorist side, LiteLab on the counter-terrorist side. This is going to go out the window. It's going to be absolutely mental. And the thing is, LiteLab, he's got a very stereotypical game. You know, they're probably going to have one watching upper, one on the upper, one on the lower, one in the mid, one watching ladder from the out-of-bomb side, and then one watching the finally. And they're just going to play really stereotypically, but they do it so well. It's kind of like Koreans in StarCraft. They stick to the game plan, and even though whatever you throw at them, they still stick to the game plan and they get through. So here we go for the pistol round, take it over.
Awesome, so we actually get to have a real pistol round this time. I'm happy with this. I'm massively happy with this. Looks like someone whose phone was missing has now finally managed to be wrong. So we'll ignore you for now because there's more important things called Counter-Strike, and it's CTs getting into their defensive positions already. So the T's as well as well, I think we're just going to jump this one. Hopefully I'm getting the A versus B correct. Yep, hey, woo, yeah, swing got it right this first time. All right, so. Check out those areas. We're talking about the ladder, we're talking about the uppers, talking about the trains. It's all about basically surprising whoever wants to come out, using those sidelines. When we go into the whole one-pixel shooting, already one name, flashbang around blinds. So they're looking basically say hello from the get-go. As the CTs, there's no pressure on them to reveal themselves. All you gotta do is keep their eyes on these choke points. And maybe it'll be possible. Maybe they're looking for that small little breach. Hasn't happened just yet. I'd love to say exactly where they're checking, but hey, these boys can hear us. Good old land FPS casting. The CS, which is the first 1 minute is prep, and then the last 30 seconds is a bloodbath. That's what they're looking for. Already a couple of shots being exchanged right now, and well, looks like it's Vines. Vines is where the nades are flying, and they're still going to try and breach through. Smoke gonna go. So this is now the team's time. Want to get themselves through. They're on low lines, so it's not going to be a very easy break. Already with one CT down. Let's make that two. Trying to cut lead the trains. Got to get that bomb plant down as well. There needs to be some kind of security. They know there's a lot of risk in doing it. There's a lot of areas now. Orange, they're right off already. You asked them they're lukewarm for their hot. I might take my jacket off again soon, TA, because it looks like they're starting to steam a little.
Like you said, that is just a pistol round. Like I said, that is so important for your end game because the pistol round is going to give you the economy to buy out everyone if you so choose, or save it for later. And if you take out the pistol round, you usually take the next 2 rounds if you don't suck. So that's just pretty straightforward. But now here we see the laser but just warming up now. So it didn't seem like they did buy out. And it is going to be the white line there. 2-0 Orange will be early, and they're doing a great job. Oh. We're still live on the stream though, so don't worry about that. And
hi everyone live on the stream.
Hi everyone.
Our screens just went blue.
And our mic just shut down. So the crowd are not going to get any commentary from that. But if you want the crowd around, the crowd around like they did yesterday for FIFA Online 2.
Fantastic. So we're going to have a crack. So maybe look for the breach in, man. The CTs are already in trouble. As you said, you should take 3 rounds straight away. The gun advantage is there, and they are keeping on the pistols for the moment. Looking for the pings, maybe. Nice little sniper through the middle of the lane. Looking for the trains. Wow, what is this, Dota?
I've got a solo mid.
So solo mid. I've got an AK. It's the new metagame, man. It's the new metagame. Terrorist will take out the 3rd round. So now LiteLab, you knew that was kind of a bit of a throwaway kind of round. You weren't looking for much more apart from like pistols. That was it. Now they can go for that buy. Now they can look for the openings and just see if they can break that T line.
Indeed, indeed, and it's all about, I think it's going to come down to, when these guys go at it, I think it's going to come down to who plays the ladder the most, and that ladder, but if you don't know what we're talking about on the stream, you see it right there. You see a little brown box next to a white trade in the middle, and that is that ladder, and whoever manipulates that ladder the best is ultimately, I think, going to win, because that is a pivotal point to rotate between the inner and outer bomb site. So here we go, 120 on the clock right now, and everyone just chilling out. CTs do have those quick rotations. Terrorists have to make sure that they flank properly, and if they don't, they're just going to get wiped off the map. But this is a sneaky sneaks map. This is, if you're careful, you can actually just backstab everyone without them knowing.
That's
1
true.
minute on the clock now, and still no action happening. So, you know, it is it's like it's a CS stereotype. You know, if you either have a full-out rush, you have the pick and go, or you have the 30-second or 45-second full-out rush after that.
Yeah, now we are finally seeing, looks like the T's want to make some kind of maneuver. You do have one guy on that ladder, but because the CTs aren't really contesting it right now, the breach can come through either side. But it's all about crowding. If he's able to hold that off bomb site, then maybe it's going to be doable for them. Really love the fact also we're off the PA. Whoop, hello, one little bit of a pick-off already, and Airman looks like he does want to breach out through vines. He already made his way back out again, but Motkin waiting for him to make that move through. So 2 down on the T's right now, and this is what you were expecting from the CTs. Get these big guns up, and he can hold the lines, and a snipe off again. Another little lineup, and maybe easily controlling up the ladder, but looks like plant time.
It is, and 8 seconds remaining on the regulation time, 34 seconds now. They will get the boost. Jiffy's box one. Ken going to take out Miley. Jiffy is their female carry, and yes, she is a carry, both in the Dota sense and the CS sense.
The back starts to hurt, man.
Indeed, indeed. 22 seconds on the clock. They will defuse that with no problems. Take it out. It's going to be 3. It's going to be 3-1 on the scoreboard now, and finally LiteLab will pick up the round. So they do get that early 3 rounds, but now it's going to be a test of the meta, because now the economies are going to balance out.
Yeah.
And now it really is anyone's game now. This is when you see the real game start.
Kind of surprised about the way Orange has been approaching this on the T side. Like, there's been no real quick breach. It's been this split off. Let's run 2 one way, 2 down the train, 1 up through the vine. There's been no like quick breach with flashbangs all through the smokes. Already there's a pick off happening, and well, it's actually trading both ways. Looking for that pushing on the train, so it's all going to happen on the mid. Look for that bomb site, flash over the top, smoke as well. Is the T still looking to get themselves in and close towards that bomb site? It's not the easiest thing to get, and the CTs are parking themselves to the back of the trains.
Which people will take out trade with that AK-47 4-3 situation. 1 minute 11 o'clock.
Nice.
Zah's coming in. Nelly, Miley will take out. As you can hear on the mic, you can hear that trading come out. And LiteLab are wondering, they're looking at each other, they're going, what in the blue hell is going on, guys? What is happening? We're supposed to have this. We chose the sides.
This is meant to be CT dominated, man.
Exactly. That's what they say.
Yes, I say, which makes it law. We're going with that.
See.
Fantastic, yeah, no ego at all. And now already the ladder being controlled. The T's, they're out. They're already on that train line. And the CTs, well, maybe 2 quick casualties. The bomb not being dropped just yet.
And 125 on the clock as I do my little mini dance, because I know what is going to happen right there. I'm telling you, that ladder, that is the ladder. That is like Roshan in Dota, to bring it to your world. If you control that ladder, you have invulnerability on this map. 4-1 on the round count, 1 minute 6 seconds on the clock. It is a 3-on-2 situation now.
This is a better breach.
And this is pretty good. Let's see how it goes. Mighty, Master, and Iman will be the last remaining members to take out Ken and Creed if they come in. How are they going to approach this? This is the question.
They're going to come through the back. Coming through the back. This is not the easiest thing to do. You've got to deal with both the T's on the high ground and the low ground, and the easy switch through the layers. You're seeing already like Eamon. He's sitting on the back lines and now shooting down the line, looking for that opening, and it's up on the high and just
beautiful follow-up. He saw that Kratos up there, wanted to go for the nade, popped the nade, then started to spray, got the spray on target, and right behind him, Hitchy nade pop, bang. That was the end of the round. GG. 5-1 on the scoreboard now in favor of Orange. They lead.
Yeah, that they do. So 5-1. They're looking great for this, and if they are able to put, they basically get a good early pistol round coming into the second half, and of course maintain the position they've already got here in the first half, then really this is Orange's game to win. They've already got a huge advantage up on the T side, but then again, this is CS. It can go either way.
Indeed, indeed. 1 minute 30 on the clock right now. Rico getting up against
ladder control.
This is just crazy. I'm telling you, it's all the ladders. All the ladders, not just that position, that is ladder. Every single ladder on this map is key. 1 minute 10 on the clock. K takes out Jiffy, but not before Master drops the Silex.
Oh, behind. Nice check. Nice check. Even better check.
And that was it. Holding the ladder.
Yep, and it is the best thing. Like whenever you're looking at an FPS, the main thing you want to do is try and control the high ground, and then basically split the levels up. Because once you control the high ground, you have the advantage. You get the better vision. You're able to get these snipe offs. You look more for the head then, and then if that's not 100% working for you, you try it up. You mix the angles up a little bit. That's when you drop down. That's when you move around. Of course, the ladders, they are in key points here on train. You're looking for that movement up. As you were saying before, that mid ladder basically gives you access into the trains or into the back bomb side, and the back bomb side is always where the T's want to go, because if they get the plant in there, the CT rotation, it's a lot more difficult because you can't re-engage. Like retaking that back bomb side is just not easy.
Indeed, indeed. 1 minute 20 on the clock and 5-2 on the score so far. Orange do lead, but LiteLab is slowly making their comeback. A bit of wind behind the sails. Can they use it to sail to their destination of victory? That is the question. 5-on-4 right now. Rico has that bomb, but what can he do? Let's go off to the overhead view. Iman is down there in the mid with Rico, so they're going to try and do a bit of a split. It's a 2-2 split now. Miley and Jiffy. Jiffy going to use that ladder to advantage. Silex is a ladder though, so he's going to have to be careful about that.
Still surprising though, this orange split just keeps working for them whenever they're trying to pressure in. It's like the support just rolls on through after one makes a bit of a distraction. It looks like the back bomb side, there is going to be that quick distraction. I think a couple of AK bullets. Yeah, you're seeing Miley up on that high. He's looking for that quick opening, and maybe he can make a little bit of sound because he needs to. He needs to let them know they're coming in through that side, and if they do, then it's going to be absolutely amazing because the bomb is currently over on Vines. Oh, there's the snipe off. Is the CT rotation going to come? Feeling that pressure coming. Looks like they're actually being quite stable, and they lock down the Vines. There we go, Sophie in the way.
Bit of an esports flashback moment. I don't know whether it's from the invitation or one of the IEMs, and they were asking what was the strategy. One of the guys said they have more legs. You know, I can't remember what it was.
No. It was the no leg strategy.
Oh, the no leg
strategy. Yeah. Anybody that basically hovers over the ground basically wins. And well, I suppose in CS it would work. If you had that light footwork, you wouldn't see anyone really coming in. Hey, that could work for you. That could 100% work.
Training of the ladders. So
yeah.
That's the ladder strategy.
Yeah. But you still make those sounds. You got to move quietly. It's all about the stealth. Already looks like the breach coming through. Is it coming through Vines? Looks like it. And then underneath the train, just an easy pistol finish off. But then again, looks like we've lost a couple, but it's just one last T left.
Here come the train snipes. It is 1 minute 10 on the clock. Master can't do anything. No, he doesn't. Silex is just going to pop around with that duck, duck pop, and we'll take him out. 5-4 on the scoreboard. LiteLab now starting to make that comeback. And
it's going to be a pistol round soon by Orange.
Does it? Economy is going low, so
yeah,
some of them are buying, some of them are not buying. No, they're going to buy up. They've decided to buy up.
Okay.
And if they lose this round, it's going to put them in a bit of a trouble spot because they are very low on economy. They need this to work out for them. 1:35 on the clock right now so far. Let's go up to the overhead view. We see a big push into that in the bomb side with Iman going to be the distraction aim measure. And you see the stereotypical marking system right there.
Already a snipe.
Rico will be taken out by Ken. He took him out as he tries to go down that ladder. And now they will have control of that ladder to rotate. Miley will take out Crane. Here comes the push now. Crane will go down, like I said. Miley's up there on high. He's going to mark that mid and the CT's point. Bomb's going to go down pretty soon. Softy's trying to rotate now. 1 minute 5 on the clock. C4 has been planted. 35 seconds to go. Softy's coming in from the outside bomb side. Rotating through the trains, trying to find anyone who's trying to go underneath, and that's what they have to look. They have to look for anyone hit up. They're going to smoke the bomb. Are they going to just go smoke the bomb and try to look for them? Take out Ken and Silex. 2-1 situation right now. Nicola and Softy, where are they? Miley is trying to find them. All the CTs are on the train. Bomb has been defused. Ninja defuse comes out. LiteLab. There have been 2 ninja diffusers in this whole tournament, and LiteLab have pulled off both.
Yeah, that was Orange's mistake. They didn't go and check the bomb, and with the second you see smoke or any kind of activity around that bomb site, you got 4 people up. Even if it's just a sacrifice of having that one person who's on basically a B-stick of life, you've got to go and check it. You can't let that kind of thing happen. If you want to play chicken with a bomb, it's going to come off the worst way, especially when it's CT, who's going to have like balls of steel to make sure you can hold it, and then just hold their line. I like in this little position here from Motka. He should be able to actually catch him off of Vines. It's a very, very quick breach coming in through Vines. There's already 2 being caught out. There's another one to grab if you're able to find him around the corner. It's a 3 now for Motkin.
Monster kill. Softy will take out Miley, Ken onto Rico, and the Master is the last remaining member. Where is Master? That is the question.
He's dead. That's the question answered.
That is the question answered. He is 6 feet under, and that will bring it to the 12th round right now. LiteLab suddenly have, like I said, the wind behind their sails is sailing towards the sea on the black pearl, basically, that is just killing everybody.
Great Pirates reference. All we need now is Michael Bolton and the Lonely Island, and we've basically got the whole kit and caboodle. Man, I'm still liking the, as far as Orange goes, they're going to be a little bit disappointed they've lost a lot of this advantage, but coming into the CT round on train, I still feel like it's going to go their way, and LiteLab, they've done good jobs to basically balance this back out again, but the question is, can they make it 7-5? It's going to be so much for them coming in, but already, Orange, it is looking to be their way. 5 wiped out, Vine's breach just did not work, and that's now 7-5 for LiteLab as we go into our, well, is it second half? How long have we got?
It's the first half. It's still
first half.
So
oh man, how many rounds do you want to do?
We have 3 more rounds to go. We're into the.
I'm a COD boy. I'm still thinking the standard rounds.
Well, it was COD. That was MR12, I think it was.
Yeah.
So versus 13, but yeah. Well, the CS boys like to elongate things, you know, just for the sake of.
Well, you can never have enough Counter-Strike, man.
1 minute 35 on the clock as we head into the 13th round now, and Silex just got that quad kill on the last map. Now the guys to look out for on this is Silex and Ken. Ken is a bit cold right now. Silex is on form, both of them riflers, and Master is a rifler as well. Jiffy can actually carry with that AWP if she gets up to it. Master now will go down to Crate's M4, and I don't know where that was, but we'll pop over. So Crate is in that inner bomb site, and he's just playing around with the trains, because that is basically the CT advantage you have on the inner bomb side. Just hide under the trains. 1 minute on the clock left. 5 on 4. Go over to double bear view. What's going to happen? Ken going to get out on that ladder on that outer bomb side. And now the terrorists are split all over the place. They need to work together. Nobody has the bomb.
Again, this weird split that's coming out. Like, the breach is going to come right now with Crowdy and Miley. They're right next to each other, and Crowdy was waiting underneath the trains, able to kill him off. And that bomb, it is just dropped off from the side because they weren't quite sure if that breach was going to work. That's why the bomb just was not there. So now they're going to try for a different opening. There's only 2 players up. And Silex, you know he's waiting for it. You know that ladder positioning. And there it is, already shooting up straight through the pelvis. And Rick is the only one left alive for the T's, and he's lost the bomb. In fact, lost his life too.
Well, LiteLab are going to pick this up, but OrangeEsports are the wild card in this. Like I said, they're hot and they're cold and they're lukewarm for me right now. And at any
man, they were hot before though. They were hot before.
They got the confidence from that overtime, but now it's like
they hit 5 rounds and then someone took out a kneecap or something.
Someone tore their ACL, but. 1 minute 40 on the clock, but anything can happen on train. That is the beauty of the map. It is really, really balanced. T's usually have the advantage on the outer bomb side. CTs have an advantage in the inner bomb side. And it's all about who can get under the trains and who can get on top of the ladders. Really, that's about it. If you can manipulate the ladders on the outer bomb side, moving in between trains like a monkey, you actually will win the game. 1 minute 15 on the clock. It's kind of like the straight down in COD. 5 on 4 situation. Jiffy going to take out Crate with that AK-47. Not that get taken out by Rico, and that's all happening on the inner bomb side. 1 minute to go right now. Rico has that AK. He's going to take out on high. Moncat as he tries to get over on that Overwatch on the inner bomb side. Bomb's going to get planted. 34 seconds on the clock. Miley going to come around the corner now onto the staircase. Or sorry, not on the staircase, on the ladder. Up from the staircase to the ladder where Silex knows that he's going to be there. And now 34 seconds left on the C4. What can Softy do? Softy has the 9 and his M4. He switches out. He's in the inner bomb side going around the trains. Look, he's just manipulating. It takes out Miley. It's unfortunate that 2 other people are just looking at him, and that's going to be 8-6 on the scoreboard in favor of LiteLab. Orange pick up a round, and now they're going to get the steam behind their heels pretty soon.
Yeah, they're going to feel really, really nice about this. All the cash is going their way. Full buy-up. Anything you basically got. Softy actually spends every single cent of his cash. As we've got 1 minute 40 on the clock to see if LiteLab can get themselves up 9-6 up on the board. At this point, I kind of feel they can, but the breach is going to be coming there. But maybe Orange, they want to go in as well. Straight in through the vines. Already lost 2 off on the side, so both Rico as well as Miley. A nice breach coming in, but it's going to be maybe even stopped for the moment. Maybe not. They keep on rolling through. Only 2 CTs left, and they're completely caught out of position. Should be a quick bomb. Silex trying to make his way back in again, but the bomb's already down. Looking for the pick off from on top of the trains. Still wants that quick snipe out. There's got to be 1 CT. He knows he's going to be hanging at the back lines, but where is he going to be? Is he going to poke out on the right? And he does. Giffy is there. So Silex going down. Can't manage to breach it out. And Krani the final. The CT left. It's 2-on-1 for him. Got to find that opening. Starts up with the defuse. They're going to check it. He's looking the wrong way.
And we're back.
And we're back. And now we're going to go back into
land casting mode. So many details will be missing now. 8-7 will switch rounds. And we will switch sides. So OrangeEsports will not be on the counter. So we'll see what they have. Do they have what it takes? And do they have the medal? It's close. It's so close right now. And it is now anyone's game still. As we go into the next round right now, pistol round, your favorite round. Too bad we don't have knife rounds, you know.
No. The knife rounds were basically crap in COD. The pistol rounds what it's all about.
Pistol rounds, alright. Well, 1 minute 35 on the clock. Let's go to the overhead feed. That's what you're going to see. 135.
Nice.
And this is promising. Rico with far range. USB kill gets it down. And let's see what else goes on. It's 8-7 on the scoreboard. Not too shabby, actually. Puts Orange in a really good lead.
And that's 1 person. There's just 1 person.
One person who goes down. Crate goes down. 5-on-4 situation. 1 minute 10 on the clock. What is going to happen?
Flash breach. Flash breach.
Flashes come out. Bomb has been planted. And now the chaos is going to start all over the trains. Sniper comes in. That's going to take out Nicholas. Silex on the bottom. Takes out Mighty Master off to Ken. Now with USB, something's going to be the last man standing. Something will be taken out. And suddenly LiteLab are left wondering again what is going on.
They're not going to be massively, too depressed about it, because it didn't really work out well. They managed to lose 1 because they got 1 snipe off themselves. The bomb didn't go down, so it should be a little bit of extra cash there, but not really a lot to play around with. As you said, now 8-8 up on the board. Look for those buyouts now from Orange. Look for a little bit of save from LiteLab. They don't want to spend too much cash, because if they do, well, you know you're going to lose even more rounds later on. You've got to let the second round go. Look for the breaches up through that mid. Already the flash is going out straight across the mid train. Losing 1 up on the CTs already, so it's still a 4v4 now. Hearing those shots going, and look at Giffy. Easy on the high ground. Easily able to take out 1 more. Silex will blow through. Orange now chaining it up 1-1.
Making 2, that is.
Yes, making 2. And OrangeEsports now with the lead, and the whole crowd are just rooting for them. LiteLab need to organize. Do not count on LiteLab yet, because they are the stereotypical analytical CSP.
It's CT though!
It's CT, yes I know, and it's still anyone's way. We're not going to talk about that, because we have so many demos and replays that we can talk about of final. Softy will take out Rico, and we will go down. That's really unfortunate, but we saw last round. It's all about the ladders. I'm telling you, it's all about the ladders and the trains. 1 minute 20 on the clock. Crate will take out Master against that sniper. And now what's going to happen? Where is all the action happening at? 1 minute 15 on the clock. C4 gets back up. 4 on 2, 3 on 2 now. As Ivan and Mighty come out, he's the ladder. They have no Mighty goes down, taking out the ladder. I'm going to take out Nico. Now he's going to get to 1 on 6. Going to take out Crate. Crate going to go down. They're going to take out the pistols. What's going to happen? Silex now. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Game weapons, but they went to the pistol. Now they're going to draw back 51 seconds on the clock. If this is on Silex. So what Ivan can do now, he can actually recover. I'm going to see what he's doing. He jumped off, back to the box like suicide, and flips it around. And that is on the demo. That is on the on the recording, and you will see that when we release the recordings later on. Oh my god.
Well, there's this thing you can do. Win the round or commit suicide. And he took the second option. jumping to his death that you can rotate around, and just obviously one of the fouls of the week. Already another one. There's nice work coming out here from Orange. They find that little snipe off. But the question is, can they still keep the advantage? Making it 4-5 right now in favor of Orange. Keep it on that defense, making it harder for the T's to get through. And now that quick look, quick shot. 2 on the sidelines now. It is 9-9 on the board, but Orange will lose the looking on lines. Again, Motkin on the mark. They're still going to look for that breach for the T's. They haven't found their opening just yet, having to hold the bomb back in the safety, in the security of their teammates. Another CT going down, Crowdy causing a little bit of issues on the trains. CTs want their opening, 46 seconds left on that clock. They've got to find that breach through. And now maybe can't control the ladder. Crowdy again on the trains, holding the CTs back, reducing their vision, which is even better because then that breach can work correctly. But the bomb's going to come up. Whoa. He's going to go and only one left. It's all up to Miley and Crowdy. He's been the man of this round. Another one to roll. Crowdy taking it easy.
Indeed, Crane takes it with a quad kill, and this is crazy. We have the arrival of the cup right here from Mr. Andrew, and he has that cup, and the victors will get to drink the spoils from it. 10-9 on the scoreboard now in favor of LiteLab, and now they're starting to reorganize there. I told you they are the analytical team, and if you give them the slightest opening, they will adapt, and they will manipulate that weakness. Master now running out of snipe down there. You won't take on them. I'm out the six. What's up to the last one standing? He is the right man of choice, and he is on fire.
It's one thing being analytical, it's one thing being completely dominated by one player, and that second option just happened there. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. One play could change it around. You said Craig was the guy the last time. He was the one to do it on the trains. This time around, it turns it. So when we balance up as far as money goes, of course, it does look a little bit more stacked the way of Orange, but that's what happens when you keep on winning rounds and you can buy out. The momentum does go the way of Orange still. Because they are on that defense, looking for the opening, looking for where that breach is going to come. The smoke out. It's currently just making Vines a little bit harder to see. The breach could have come through Vines, could have come through the back. Has it come up through the ladder? Keep that eyes open, already the gunshots. Yep, flying up high. Back bottom side. It's just Motkin saying hello. Made to fly back his way as well. While Marley's on the sideline, still teased, taking a little bit of damage as they're just basically poking and prodding, looking for that way in. But they still can't find it, they still don't want to breach in. They know if they do, they're going to come into a whole bunch of defensive CTs. But if they want to drop down the ladder, that's even more troublesome. Because then you notice someone's waiting, and there it is, Rico waits for one, but suddenly they want to breach it through. So now that mid-control is lost, can they breach down through the main trains? The gunfire already going back into the deep arches, back on that bomb site. 30 seconds left on the clock. That bomb's got to go down. It's still a 4v2 right now. Let's make it 3v2. Looking for the openings. Give me space to get one. He's still trying to hold up that ladder. May be able to do the job. But there's also the breach. 1-1 trade. It's now 2-on-2. But then ladder again. Swifty in the mix. Up from behind. That's it. 1-1. But that bomb's still going to go down. 3 seconds. There's just no way to get unless you get the kill. CTs. Target's been saved.
That's just one play right there. They knew all they had to do was tap it up, and the Master did not get greedy. Didn't want to go for the kill. He was smart. He just went back and let the wrong time go. At least he stayed alive. If you want to go for the hunt, he could have waited until he won the round, then go up for the hunt. But he was smart, he saved the weapon and got that round. So really, really tough play from them right there. As we get into the 22nd round of this 30 rounds, it is close. Now OrangeEsports lead by 1, and we can't talk about it yet. So Rico's taking off setups. 1 minute 10 on the clock here on the train. If if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, this is between LiteLab and OrangeEsports. This is the grand final. Grand final, something to take out Master Jiffy on the side. Orange now, 12-10, LiteLab. It's not working out for them. Don't discount that out yet, because we do have 8 rounds to go, and LiteLab always have a plan.
Man, you keep on saying don't count them out, but right now I'm half cheering right now for OrangeEsports, even though LiteLab. I'd love to see him make a little bit of a comeback, but Orange, they've just been playing so well right now. Their breach's been looking good. Flashbang smokes all through the mid-trains. Maybe that breach's going to come in, and yes, it is already. Riding on the sideline. Breach done even more, but then again, in from the side, Krillix. How to get a little more control back on those mid-trains. And even more. 3 down for the CTs. And then again, Eamon on that side, 1 left. He's just able to do so much. Eamon and Rico combining up together. And Mofkin, the one last T. 1, he needs the bomb. And 2, he needs the other CTs being dead. And 1 minute left on the clock for him to make that opening. Best thing to do right now is actually search for the bomb. Have to make that slow progression towards where it was dropped. But getting the pick off is more important. He's going to fly 1-2. CT with the back turn. Couldn't finish the job though. Rico on the run. Was not really happy with that. Monica, he needed that hit. He needed to change it into a 1v1 situation. But it's not. There's 40 seconds left on the clock, and the clock is against him. The clock is severely against him. But because Rico had to dig move back out, oh, there we go. 1 now down. And he did pick up that ball. Look at the opening. Look at the opening. And now it is 13-10 in favor of Orange, and they're looking to take out this grand final game number 3.
This is crazy. The players are chanting for themselves whenever they're having on like some of that. 13-10 on the scoreboard in favor of Orange, and 3 rounds away from taking this and being victorious. And it was a crazy way all the way. LiteLab are also there as well. They need to be careful. Oh man! It's Iron, another on the ladder. You go to take out Rico, another one going to take out Jimmy. They want to battle right now. Great and Tommy going to go at it. Ladder play. Is he going to get that kill? Going to get flash. The last one standing. Can he do anything? 1 minute 10 on the clock. He's going to go up against 4. Can he get the clutch? No. Game points. We'll go to match points. We'll go to victory point. We'll go to grand finals point. You can say it in whatever language you want to. And that will be the deciding point. So this is a major round that they want to get.
Yeah, that they do. They've already got the momentum. Orange, LiteLab. LiteLab, they need something magical. Absolutely magical is what must happen. The breach has to come. And I'm looking towards Softy. I'm looking towards somebody. It's got to come from LiteLab. They've got to get themselves in. Looking around the corners. Maybe the breach is already there. G-Man down. Ivan on the sidelines too. Now the chance there for the teams. 5v3. Keep it going. Keep that band going. Maybe not. Take 1-4. Teammates pick up Miley. This one on the side. Rico looking for another opening too. They're going to get that goal up on the high ground. It's going nuts! Maybe 1 more.
Absolutely wow. It is down to match point. LiteLab 5 rounds. And it's down to 5 rounds. It's what we need to now pick round by round. They can't think about the big huge stars that they're going to have to go up against. Economies. What is the situation? I'm not going to reveal that. Orange are 1 round away. They are 1 minute and 30 seconds away. They are the CTs, they can cap it out, they don't need to do anything. LiteLab need to come up with something. 1 minute 17 seconds on the clock. What is going to happen?
Be a boss, Silix! Be a boss!
Jiffy is right there. We have Silix, we have Rico. We know he's going to try the big plays. Great work that's taken out by Rico. 1 minute on the clock. Silix and Nibla, last two remaining. 4-on-2 situation, 59 seconds on the clock.
It's all down to Silix.
Silix takes one round.
It needs more.
He needs at least one more. They beat Team LZ, that's Team LZ over with LiteLab, and then they came here, they lost the first map, came to the second map, went into overtime, brought it to match point, went to overtime, won that map, came to DBU, we're taking over, and now they have won the battle. They are the grand victors for this championship. Before that, can I just get on screen, let's just switch it over. I just would like to give a big thanks to Mr. Toby over here, Mr. Toby Johnson, good and an old friend of mine from the old days of casting. He's doing a great job over there, doing a great job in the finals. Of course, we're heading over here for the OneAsiaCup. Before we go, I'd like to get the two captains here.